I still own the record in pro basketball, I think, for the worst loss ever. When I was coaching the old CBA, I think we got beat by 71 and then beat the same team in the playoffs a month later. So it happens. Stuff happens. Yeah, this feels a lot better. And then I think at that game, I think I was in the locker room at halftime already ejected. So.
Is it hard to take away anything from a game like this when it gets so out of hand? Would you?
No, I think there's a lot to take out of it because number one, it's what we've been trying to find is the balance of great defense and good offense, and everything you could ask for in a game we did today. We shared the basketball, we had a lot of assists, we shot the ball well, our bench played great. We had 6 players, I think, in double figures, and we defended. I mean, we frustrated them with our defense today, and that's been the goal over the last 2 weeks. Since we were last home and lost to Seattle where we gave a game away, our team has committed themselves to the defensive end of the floor, and that's what we did.
As you said, Coach, the defense held its own for today.
Oh, it's held its own for 5 straight games now, and that's why we have 5 wins, because we're holding teams in the 30-something% range instead of the 45 or 46 that it was the first couple of weeks of the season. It's the difference. I mean, we still are going to score. We were scoring before, but we weren't stopping people, and now we are.
But Coach, how motivated were the players today?
Well, I mean, you know, we've lost to them twice. It's a good rivalry. We're back home. We disappointed our fans 2 weeks ago with how we played. I think it was just one of those ones that our players have a great feeling about themselves right now and how we're playing. And, you know, when you've lost to a team, you know, like we did a couple weeks ago up at their place, and we didn't finish the game in the fourth quarter. I mean, we had a 10-point lead in Connecticut and didn't do a good job of finishing the game. I'm sure that's on their minds when you walk out here today.
You talk about Cloud as one of the best defensive guards in the league. What is she doing so well right now to shut down player after player?
Well, she's smart for the first part of it, is that she reads scouting reports. She knows how to take away strengths from players. She's you know, 6 feet and long. She knows how to use her length and her footwork. She anticipates things, and you know, she knows team defense. She can talk her teammates through situations too, and it makes a huge difference when you have a guard that gets out and guards the other team's top wing scorer or main ball handler, depending on the night. That sets the tone for everybody else.
It really feels like Christie's defense has taken a step forward.
This whole year she's been good defensively. Yeah. I mean, she's been good full court pressure. I think she started that at All-Star break last year, and it carried into the playoffs, and it's carried over into this year. You know, I joked with her about how, you know, that really frustrates other teams and exhausts the other teams. She goes, "Coach, it exhausts me too." So, you know, but she's done it. And, you know, when you have all of your starting perimeter players committed to putting pressure on the ball and frustrating people, it helps the whole team defense.
Given how those previous meetings had gone, were you surprised at how little Connecticut was able to kind of put together after, especially after a really
good you know, I kept thinking, you know, that they would keep coming back, and we didn't let up at all. I think that, you know, that once we could get some runouts and we started, you know, I mean, they didn't even know who to lock down at first because everybody was involved in the offense. And when you can do that, it's hard to lock in on stopping one player. I think you've got to have, you know, multiple scores on the court at all times, and that makes it hard on the defense to pressure you.
Coach, you talk about the importance of the habits you guys are building on the defensive end.
Well, I think, you know, the habits that you create defensively have got to be consistent game in and game out. Our team feels it when we're not. You know, we had 2 halves on the road that we weren't very good defensively in the first half, and they talked about it at halftime, made some adjustments, and come out in the third quarter, and we could regain that. You know, I thought that was true of both of the Atlanta and the Chicago games, where, you know, we played defense maybe for half the game, but it was the right half.